Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're taking a look at the top 10 things Spencer got right and wrong. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be looking at the factual inaccuracies and most true-to-life moments in Kristen Stewart's biopic of the People's Princess. Let us know in the comments what you thought of the movie. Number 10. Hunting. Right. Near the end of the film, we see Diana finally take a stand against Charles and his encouragement of Prince William going shooting. Though Harry is too young at the time to be involved, as it's likely set in 1991, making him only 7 years old, William goes shooting with Charles and some other adults. Diana stands in the way of the guns and refuses to move unless William and Harry are allowed to leave Sandringham with her. Though this likely didn't happen in real life, and William and Harry did both go hunting in their youth, Diana never made her disapproval of the activity a secret and had sworn it off in the early 1980s.
Yes. Okay.
Number 9. Major Alistair Gregory. Wrong. Sometimes movies and TV shows need to invent fictional characters in their true stories to serve a role in a story that would, in reality, have been played by multiple people. Alistair Gregory doesn't exist. Rather, his character represents the scrutiny Diana was under, both within the palace and without. Not only was she being surveilled by the paparazzi, but Gregory is there to remind her that she's always being watched.
To keep photographers away. Foreigners, you know. One of the men reported back today that they saw you dressing and undressing with your curtains open. If there had been a photographer.
No, you really watch.
I watched.
There's also no evidence that anybody in the royal family ever sewed Diana's bedroom curtains shut, or ordered someone else to do it. Similarly, Diana's dresser, Maggie, played by Sally Hawkins, also wasn't a real person.
They can't change. You have to change.
Number 8. Weigh-ins. Right. Given the context of Princess Diana's well-documented eating disorder, the scene where she's instructed to be weighed was extremely insidious and harrowing.
We have to put on £3 minimum before we leave, to prove we enjoyed Christmas. Yes?
That is the tradition.
Shockingly, this is something the royal family really does do. But while in the film it's framed as being something designed to keep an even closer eye on the Princess of Wales, in real life it's routine for all the royals and their guests. They do this before and after Christmas dinner as a way to ensure people are satisfied with the royal spread. If you've gained weight over the holidays, you've had a good time and have gone home full. It's still a bizarre tradition to outsiders though. Number 7. Park House. Wrong. Throughout the film, Diana is desperate to return to her childhood home, Park House, which everybody makes a point about it being boarded up and completely derelict.
Who goes there? Hands on your head!
Sorry.
She ultimately gets her wish and does indeed find it abandoned and dangerous. But this is all wrong. Though Park House is a real building and was the Spencer family home where Diana was born, right there on the Sandringham estate, it actually wasn't abandoned in the early 1990s where the film is set. In 1987, it had already been restored and was in use by a charity as a hotel for the disabled, so they could enjoy the idyllic British countryside. Number 6. The staff. Right. We see Diana struggle with her relationship with the Sandringham staff from time to time. When she's told that her main confidant, Maggie, may have been spreading rumors about her with the others downstairs, she struggles to work out who she can trust.
It's deliberate.
No, he just forgets. But wear them anyway.
She also confides in the head chef, Darren McGrady. This is all pretty true to life. Diana did talk to the staff and would often go down to the kitchens to share a glass of wine with them, something completely against royal protocol.
I've been reading about Anne Boleyn.
I never remember which one is which.
This reportedly shocked Prince Charles and the other royals, but it shows just how down-to-earth the late princess really was. And McGrady himself talked after the film's release about how much he loved working for her. Number 5. Anne Boleyn. Wrong. People were skeptical ahead of Spencer's release about the rumors circulating that Anne Boleyn was going to appear in the film. Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife who was beheaded after an alleged affair, does appear in Spencer as a ghost.
Oh, death, rock me to sleep.
This is pure poetic license on the part of Lorraine. Anne Boleyn's struggle against the crown is portrayed as similar to Diana's experience in the stifling royal household. However, there's not much evidence that Diana was particularly interested in Anne Boleyn, nor that she ever saw the ghost. More than that though, Anne Boleyn is one of Britain's most famous and often seen ghosts. There aren't many recorded sightings in Sandringham at all. She's usually spotted in the Tower of London.
She wore it around her neck. Same as the one that I wore around my neck. So I just tore it off.
Number 4. Bulimia. Right. During her lifetime, Princess Diana's eating disorder became public knowledge, eventually leading to her raising awareness of these disorders. We saw Emma Corrin portray Diana's bulimia back in season 4 of The Crown, and Spencer didn't shy away from showing this as well. Perhaps one of the most unpleasant scenes isn't the actual vomiting, however, but when Charles patronizes Diana over breakfast and blames her for wasting food. Trying to guilt somebody with an eating disorder into keeping their food down is the absolute worst way to go about helping them, but it's something that will unfortunately ring true with many real-life sufferers.
They all made such an effort to bring you breakfast. Please, do them the courtesy of not regurgitating it all into a lavatory bowl before the church bells ring.
Number 3. Recovery. Wrong. On the flip side of the film showing Diana's bulimia, however, is that its timeline about the problem is a little off. The simple truth is that as far as we know, by 1991, she'd already sought help and was healing. She didn't actually come public about the disorder until the mid-90s, but by this point, she'd already recovered from it, and most biographers agree that by the time the movie is set, she likely wouldn't have been binging and purging anymore. It is something people now expect from a film about Diana, especially one as dark as Spencer, but that doesn't make it any more accurate. Plus, the portrayal of bulimia in both Spencer and The Crown has been criticized by activists. Number 2. Fast food. Right. The end of the film sees Diana take William and Harry away from Sandringham on Boxing Day, promising that they're going to get something tasty to eat.
I'm cold and I'm hungry. Oh, darling, you do not. We're going to eat.
This turns out to be none other than KFC, in a moment that's almost too ridiculous to believe.
Can I take your order?
3 times chicken, 3 times fries, 2 colas and an orange juice, please.
However, this is based on a true story, though in real life, Diana took the princes to McDonald's. So why was this changed for the movie? Well, so that KFC could launch some incredibly weird Princess Diana tie-in merchandise alongside the film. This Spencer-themed festive jumper takes an iconic style of the princess and swaps the sheep that originally appeared on it with chickens. Number 1. Pearls. Wrong. One of the most harrowing moments is a mechanical and disturbing dinner scene on Christmas Eve, where Diana breaks her pearl necklace and proceeds to eat the pearls along with her soup. It's not clear in the film whether this was supposed to be a real event or something she's imagined, but it's still unpleasant to watch. However, while Diana didn't eat pills in real life, the offending necklace likely didn't exist either. The problem in the film is that Charles bought Diana and Camilla, still his mistress at the time, identical necklaces. But there's just no evidence that he ever did buy them the same one.
You didn't buy me pearls because you bought us both the same thing.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.